First bands here, Luzzu Legends. Alright. So, let's talk a bit about them. I imagine, yes, I was just about to say they might ban Shen, because Sheepy is on Team Oblivion, and he's a really good Shen player. He's climbing the ranks from gold, he shot all the way up to platinum. He's doing really well. Here, Luzzu Legends also targeted ban here towards the AD carry Havoc. He's a menace on this Twitch. You can play him AP, he can play him AD. He's doing really good for himself on this Twitch, so a lot of targeted bans. And there we go, another targeted ban. What? Okay, wait. Let's wait on this one. It will be a mastery ban. Okay. So for those that know in the community, Maltese Sniper, he's a very good mastery player, always still going strong. So he's doing really well. A lot of targeted bans here. And Oblivion, their only ban will be against Ducky Warrior, Darius here. So Darius, yes, a very strong champion, especially in these fight-heavy times we usually have in the Maltese scene. Darius can do really, really well. Let's see here, first pick, Viego. Not my favorite pick, but Luzzu Legends are kind of locked in now, and they will need to build a comp around Viego. Expect an engaged support, maybe an assisting AD carry like Jhin, or some kind of a mage could also go really strong here for Luzzu Legends. Oblivion with the Trundle pick. I like Trundle into the Viego, kind of limiting what Viego can do, and also winning a lot of the earlier exchanges, especially when going into those early dragons and objective control. So Trundle should be ahead in this one. Maltese Sniper on Trundle. We've never seen that before. And I anticipate an AD carry pick here will be something like a Smolder. What else does Havoc play and does really well on? I'm trying to think. Kai'Sa? Is it Kai'Sa? I guess it kind of fits the niche, right? He can go AP, he can go AD. So let's see, he can glide on them with Kai'Sa. Doing really well. Let's see, next picks up for Luzzu here. As I said, I would be expecting here something like an engaged support, but you could take away Nautilus. Nautilus with Kai'Sa is very strong. But let's see what Luzzu Legends have been cooking. Ashe, I think, is a good pick into the Kai'Sa. Does really well, but can suffer against AP Kai'Sa later on in the game. Of course, if Havoc goes for the AP Kai'Sa, we'll need some more AD options. It seems like Milio's getting chosen here. Now, this combination of Ashe, Milio, Viego, I'm not too fond of. Ashe and Milio kind of want to kite. Viego sort of wants to kite as well, but he needs desperate help to sort of control that mid-range team fights, and Milio doesn't really provide that. But let's see how they make it work. In the meanwhile, Nami, I think, is an excellent pickup to help Trundle do what he needs to do, but I don't think it pairs the best with Kai'Sa. Still though, Nami against Milio, maybe a support player in chat can educate me. I'm not too sure who wins this matchup. I would assume it's rather even, and I would give the extra points maybe to Ashe, just being Ashe, you know. Alright, let's see here. Next bans. Luzzu Legends banning out the Azir. An Azir ban against Oblivion. It is Gabe in the mid lane, Izuku Midoriya. This guy is a new guy to the scene as well. Both Sheepy and Izuku Midoriya here are new to the scene, and it's really nice to see them sort of getting into the scene and getting on a team. I wish them good luck in this event, even if it doesn't go the best. I still hope that they don't get discouraged and they have fun in the end. That's what this is all about. And for any of our viewers that have never joined a professional setting or a more tournament oriented, I recommend it to anyone. You will get better at League of Legends, you will find a passion you didn't know you have, you will make friends. It's a great experience to be having. Alright, we didn't really catch up on the bans except for the Azir. Cho'Gath, an interesting ban here. I'm not too sure if we have a Cho'Gath player on Oblivion. I might be wrong. Let's quickly see here. Is Sheepy a Cho'Gath player? I'm not too sure about that. In the meanwhile, Yorick and the Vex are banned out. Now, Ducky Warrior, he's good on the Darius. He's good on, to my knowledge, more the Kaiser. He's a good Ergot player as well. He likes these kind of champions. It seems like they're gonna be I don't know what's going on, guys. Alright, I think the Cho'Gath was meant to be more the Kaiser, but let's see. I see. Alright, so guys, let's avoid some confusion. This pick here, this is Cho'Gath, I swear, and this ban is actually Mordekaiser. Alright. So let's see. And the Ahri pickup as well for the mid lane. A solid pick. Solid pick. I'm not the biggest fan of Luzzu Legends picks so far. I like the Ahri with Viego. I'm not a fan of Milio. I think Ashe does well with Viego as well. She can help him get that pick and start snowballing the fight. In the meanwhile though, Vex ban might be a comfort pick here. It is X-Pex. He's a very good Vex player. And he goes with Ahri, another champion he does really well on. Guys, keep an eye out for X-Pex. He's Luzzu Legends mid laner. He's a very solid mid laner, does really well, usually has good KDAs, has a good champ pool as well. Typically playing the Vex, the Ahri, I believe even Victor is played. Seems like that's a Galio. Alright, so a lot of a lot of weird stuff happening. Let me know when game can start. Because apparently it's me that can start the game. Since I made the lobby. Now, we won't be having any spectator delay. I might need to consider that for future games. I don't want anyone cheating out there, and it could be the case. Alright. Alright. Everyone's ready. Good, good. So while they get into the game, let's talk a bit about team fights. Now, I really wish I had graphics here, but yes. This is a Galio, and this is a Cho'Gath. So let's just have a look at his face value. Oblivion have really well-rounded picks, right? They have a good burst damage, they have good AD damage, they have good magic damage, they have decent frontline with the Ambessa, Trundle, even Galio on top. They have Nami, who's healing them, buffing them. She has the ultimate. That's a really nice comp, okay? I have to give it to them. Oblivion's draft is looking really nice. Luzzu Legends draft, it would be a lot better if instead of Milio we got something like, I don't know, yeah, like Nautilus, like the Alistar, like Rel maybe, I don't know, something like this maybe, just to help the Viego out a bit better. Now, the problem I see with this comp, with Luzzu Legends comp, is that they can't really fight bot side all that much if Oblivion choose to contest. They have people who can check and sort of tank the initial engage from Luzzu Legends and then sort of run them down. You'll see this happening often when you don't have a good balance of that tree composition. So I would assume Luzzu Legends really needs their mid lane to pop off. If X-Pex can get ahead, he can be the difference in that dragon fight. He can be the difference in the grub fight. The problem is he's facing a Galio, and Galio isn't really that kind of champion you can get ahead on as a mage. Galio really can kind of mitigate a lot of what mages need to do, especially mages like Ahri who aren't particularly that strong in my opinion. They have a strong kit, but I don't know. I think an AD pick would do a lot better there, but of course they picked Galio as the last pick, right? So yeah, I think Oblivion's comp is looking a little bit better. Luzzu Legends kind of need the Ahri to pop off. Now let's have a look at top lane. We have Ambessa against Cho'Gath. I mean, even just thinking about that sounds really painful, doesn't it? So yeah, I think Ambessa should be winning this lane. I say should be, but you know, Cho'Gath sometimes can do some really good stuff, and it is Ducky Warrior on Cho'Gath. Ducky Warrior throughout the multi scene has been one of the more consistent top laners, I would say. He's done really well as well in usual participation. He's even won an Arena Gods title in the past as well, so he does have really good skill in that 1v1. Not saying Sheepy doesn't, but there's a big difference between going from Shen to Ambessa. Now I'm not sure, I've seen him play this champion before. I'd really like to see what Sheepy can do on Ambessa. I think he has a good potential here to do really well. Trundle can repeat gank this Cho'Gath so much, especially if Cho'Gath flashes. This Cho'Gath can never ever push top. Trundle can live there permanently, give Ambessa the lead, and they can keep diving him on repeat. And I don't think Viego can really stop that realistically. I think if Viego ever comes for the counter gang and there's Trundle can just bite Viego, removing a lot of his AD and doing a lot of stuff that kind of counter what Viego wants to do. Now, let's talk about pick'ems, guys. In pick'ems, a lot of people did favor Oblivion, and I don't see why. I don't know why it was this obvious to a lot of people to go for Oblivion. But let's see how it goes. In my opinion, Luzzu Legends usually have the better lineup, but comp-wise, I really like Oblivion's. Wow. Alright. Oi, oi, oi. Look at that. It definitely is an oi, oi, oi transition, I must admit. No, I'm really hyped for this event, guys. We went all out for it. Well, not all out. We can always do better. I have some ideas, but this was the best we can do with what we have. Let's hope we deliver. Just gonna slightly lower the master volume here. Let me know if the sounds are all okay, guys, and let's get going. Oi, oi, oi. Yes. Sound-wise, everything okay, guys? Let me know. Let's give it up for these two teams, Oblivion and Luzzu Legends. Woo! Game 1 for PLAYCON. Let's do it. Oh boy. If you see me at PLAYCON, guys, say hello. But don't forget to tell me who you are, alright? You may know me, but I've never seen you, in some cases. Alright, sorry, I'm having trouble with the swaps, but... Alright, there we go. No more faffing around, let's do it. Yes, you should be scared of me, I bite. Alright. Classic 5-point start. We see Gelhetsu here going deep into the bot lane for Oblivion. He can get that early pressure in the lane, kind of get that coverage. Eggs United indeed. We'll be seeing Eggs playing tomorrow. They have a tough match tomorrow against Agony. Their first match. Teams to look out for, guys. This event has a lot of them. A lot of teams to look out for. And the games begin, guys. Let's see it. Multi-sniper with his new pick, Trundle. We also have some new picks for Sheepy here on the Ambessa. Went for the Doran's Blade. Interesting start there for Sheepy. And he also went Conqueror. I think Grasp just gives him free scaling, to be honest. Meanwhile, mid lane X-Specs off to a really strong start. I wasn't expecting Izuku Midoriya to be this low this quickly. He also opted for a Doran's Ring rather than the shields to give him some of that regen back. Let's see, let's see. Level 2 achieved here by both bot laners almost at the same time. Now bot lane I don't anticipate will be any clear winner, as both sides are approximately equal in skill in my opinion. I've seen them both play many times during my times watching these Maltese games, and to my awareness they should be around equal. It's really this mid lane that's giving some problems here for Oblivion. Izuku Midoriya finding some trouble holding X-Packs on this Ahri. Sheepy doing relatively well here, as you can see he does have the push in and also has the health advantage in this lane. Question is, will he get ganked by Rebenold? It does seem like the jungler is pathing towards topside. Maybe lower it a bit more. Alright guys, in the chat, quickly, who do you think will win? From what you're seeing so far. Maybe a bit tough to call it at 3 minutes, but some of you are doing it in ranked anyways. Havoc Il King, Mozart. Nice. Good suggestions. Foggers. And there it is, guys, as predicted, Rebenold is here in the top side. He gets the stun off onto Sheepy. Now will Sheepy have enough to run away? He's getting very low. And a perfect flash here by Sheepy. He does lose a lot of health, but just getting enough distance to his tower to not be flashed on by Rebenold. But that is flash down for Sheepy. Oh, what a great gank by Rebenold! For those that didn't see it, he flashes the wall with W and connects. Sheepy was not expecting that one. First blood for Luzzu Legends. Incredible performance by Rebenold. Let's see here, the Ashe Milio is a very strong combination to deal with in the early game. Especially if Ashe can kind of sneak in a bit more of these auto attacks at range. Let's see, CS-wise, a bit of trouble in the mid lane for Oblivion. 27 CS here. But it is still a Galio. I mean, he's still gonna be offering what Galio needs to do. As he is back now. Teleport is blown here by both mid laners, so no real advantage apart from the CS lead. We can also see Sniper power farming at the moment. He is a camp ahead. Let's see if we can get the first gank here in. Trundle isn't really a scaling champion. He does really well with his pillar. He could have ganked the R, he could have ganked the Cho'Gath here perhaps. Both champions don't really have escapes. He has a lot of good options even in this bot lane. Speaking of, Havok pushing into Shambles here, but Rebenold is on the backside, gets the stun. Havok flashing in, Shambles is gonna barrier. Havok is falling very low. Does he have enough? He does not. He will be taken down as Rebenold gets the first kill here. Gelhetsu is a bit too forward. And that's the feats of warfare. Luzzu Legends getting the third kill. And it's really looking like a big difference here in the jungle. Rebenold really making the big difference and changes here. It would have been topside winning for Sheepy. It would have been bottom winning for Oblivion. But Rebenold was there to make a difference. We really need multi-sniper to step things up and to anticipate these counter ganks. Oi, oi, oi. Looking like a really strong start here for Luzzu Legends. And that's Dragon on top as well, secured for Rebenold. Very strong starts indeed. Meanwhile though, Sniper is currently ahead in the farm department. Let's see if that can translate well into the map presence. Nice to see that Havok and Gelhetsu are still ahead in CS and still keeping up the aggression despite going down earlier. They don't have any wars, they could realistically get ganked again, but they are recalling. Sniper with the first gank, and he does get the RE ult. Maybe a bit overextended, or perhaps not. Rebenold was there to stop the continuous aggression. Alright. Still a fairly easy game, but judging by how things are going, man, Rebenold's gonna be a menace. Would really like to see X-Pac sort of help him out, because I still think they might have some trouble if they come up to a full-on fight. Trundle does negate a lot of what Viego needs to do, and I don't think he will have a lot of help in that regard. Gelhetsu is around here. They're trying to get X-Pacs here, but he doesn't have ult, of course, but the lane is in no position to get that. They are setting up for grubs though. I'd expect Luzzu Legends to be more than aware of this, because Gelhetsu hasn't been in bot lane for a really long time. I'm surprised Havok isn't getting pressured at the moment, and we do see Fabianski rotating to the grubs. Perhaps a bit too late though, as correctly so, Oblivion were first on them. So they will be defending these grubs. Ducky Warrior lands the pillar. Second grub's falling. The feat is secured. Sheepy missing his ults on X-Pacs. Here comes the Ash ult. It does whiff. Rebenold goes in, getting a lot of damage onto Azuki Midoriya. Azuki Midoriya falling low. Ducky Warrior flashing in, gets the reset for Viego. Grubs are secured by Oblivion, but sadly they're in a bad position now. Sheepy going down. That's 2 kills for naught, with Grubs going for Oblivion. Luzzu Legends continue to accelerate their gold lead here. They do get 2 kills on top. And I don't think Grubs is the worst thing to give Oblivion. Of course, Luzzu Legend would have appreciated it. Especially being ahead, they can push their lead even further. But they'll take the 2 kills. It's 2 kills onto their Viego. As Rebenold keeps on getting stronger. What do you think, guys? Do you think the Grubs are worth the 2 kills at the moment? I think they could transition well. A well fought team fight could push a lot of a lot of towers after. Let's see here. Shambles trying to space Havok, but Havok standing his ground there. This is a bit risky for Havoc, in my opinion, but we are going in. There's the heal, there's the bubble. He does get caught. Barrier coming out. Havoc with a lot of damage. He does get the kill there thanks to the Kai'Sa shield. A great play by Oblivion, their first one of the game. Oblivion are not done yet. They're still fighting to the bitter end. Kai'Sa 1v9 masterclass. Indeed, indeed, Mr. Corion. Oi, oi, oi. I don't know what to say about this top side. Ducky Warrior completes his Heartsteel and seems like he's not taking any damage. Let's see if that changes when Sheepy gets his Eclipse, I believe. Some merit for going Sojin first for the Zambessa. Oh, let's see it here. Izuku Midoriya is getting pressured as Rebinald goes in. The stun comes out. Izuku flashes. And it will be enough to save him as well. Teleport on top is something he could do. Sheepy with a great flash into ult combination there. Falls low. But so does Ducky. Ducky doesn't have ult at the moment. So can Sheepy get the kill here? Do see Dragon getting pressured here by Oblivion. They do, Luzzu Legends do have the advantage as their mid laner is missing. Multi-Sniper gets caught. A lot of damage coming out of Sniper. Sniper ults, but Rebinald is able to finish him off. The first kill coming out onto Oblivion's jungle means that this dragon is more or less gonna be lost, sadly, to the tides of time. Luzzu Legends looking very strong, especially Rebinald. Complete masterclass in the jungle role here. Taking it all in his hands. He knows exactly what he needs to do. But here comes Havoc. Will he fall? Rebinald! Oh, that's a great flash by Havoc. Here comes Izuku Midoriya. Fabianski falls low. There's the second kill. Oblivion are not going to stand down. Havoc really being the playmaker of his team. Sadly, the kill did go onto Gelhetsu. That shutdown would have been really nice on this Kai'Sa. Bit of a quiet period here before we get that the Herald. We see Rebinald trying yet again to pressure this mid lane. Izuku Midoriya does not have flash. He's falling very low. He can't really dash out because it will get stopped. Caught in a bit of confusion there, he does go down. Rebinald, you are a menace. Carrying his team to victory here. All plays secured. Everywhere this man has been, there was death and destruction for Oblivion. Havoc kind of wanting to do the same here. Let's see if we can return the favor. We see Sniper making his appearance at the top lane. It does goes to show he's not the most comfortable Trundle player at the moment. Would be really nice to see Frozen Heart on him in this game. I really believe in the Spirit Visage Frozen Heart Trundle aura farming Trundle build. And let your team do the work. They have enough damage as it is. But he will be going for the Trinity Force. And I'm not too sure that will work out for him this game. Oh, Havoc not anticipating Rebinald here. Rebinald fully anticipating the aggression coming out. Sheepy in the meanwhile could find a solo play on the top side. Rebinald gets 2 kills in the bot lane for his team. Oh my, look at top side, guys. How sad. Ducky Warrior does teleport away. Sheepy almost getting the solo play. Really nice to see how he's piloting the Zambessa. But that would be first turret for Luzzu Legends. That's also defeats secured entirely. With first tower and the first 3 kills. Luzzu Legends looking dominating at the moment. I do think this will be a secured win for Luzzu Legends by how they are playing. Oblivion really need to find a crack in their armor and try and force an objective, getting a bunch of shutdowns onto this Kai'Sa. That's the only way out. But it seems like the current team play of Luzzu Legends is just that strong. Sheepy falling just before Herald. Sorry, excuse me, it was Sniper that was falling just before Herald. My apologies. You don't want your jungler falling before these objectives. Very rough to play these plays. There goes Herald. Did you have any doubts that Luzzu Legends will be getting this Herald? I had not. Let's see a bit of mid lane action here. I like the fact that it quieted down a bit. It just goes to show that Oblivion kind of understand their position in this game, and they do need to slow things down a bit. They need to funnel the skies a bit better. If you look at the items, guys, it's only Rebinol that's really ahead, and they don't really have a front line to defend this Viego. I think if Oblivion kind of identify this core problem, it's just Viego that's gonna be holding them back. They could try and force an objective here. Dragon is spawning. But they did drop mid lane turret for some reason. So Oblivion are kind of on the back end here still. Rebinold with a critical mistake in my opinion here. He goes in. Forces to ult out. And that's the problem of running Viego without a front liner if you engage on him. And it's a bad engage. You're definitely going down regardless of how fed you are. Let's see. We see Rebinold still lurking around here, trying to get a pick onto this Galio on the bot side, and I think it will be the case. I'm not really sure why it's not anticipated. There is no wards and no vision. And in the meanwhile, it seems like Oblivion found the pick of their own. They do take down Shambles. The Luzzu Legends AD carry is down. Now is that enough? Oh no, Sheepy! Pushing a bit too much there. Ducky does take it now. Oh, look at Gelhetsu going down. Instantly there's X-Pax, finds the pick. And that's what I'm talking about. A strong Ahri will make do to help this Viego get his resets off. X-Pax lends the charm! And Havoc trying to dash out, but that is Kai'Sa going down as well. Dragon on top. Soul point for Luzzu Legends. Luzzu Legends, guys, are gonna be winning this game. There's no doubt in my mind. With the current state of play, with the current advantages they have, they will... I find it very hard for them to start making mistakes now. They really need to throw away their lead in order to lose this one. Not all hope is lost though. Not all hope is lost. For those coping alongside with me, I still believe in Oblivion. I still believe in your pick'ems, guys. A lot of people picked Oblivion in the pick'ems. And let's see if we can recover this one. If you're not aware, guys, on our Discord channel, you could vote for who will win these matches. Make your votes ahead of time before the games. And if you do pick correctly, we'll be counting. And the top 5 people will be getting 10 euros of RP. If you don't know, you can type in the Twitch chat. Telling me I don't know what you're talking about, Jansen, please. It's just sad to see, honestly. They did display twice. Luzzu Legends now take down Sheepy. Guys, there is no reason to be so pushed up far. You have to anticipate this kind of plays, especially when you don't have wards. Wait the wave to come to you, make a play with the rest of your team, and then go pick up the wave. And it seems like Rebinold here securing The red side jungle camps here as multi-sniper doesn't even have boots at the moment. (11-1-3) Viego, my gosh. Can you imagine that? They have 16 kills. If Viego was into this game, it would be a 5-4 game. What the hell? Alright, our first gank in the top side here. Multi-sniper on Ducky Warrior, but is Ducky Warrior too tanky at this point for Sniper? And oh my gosh. Oh, it's painful to watch, guys. Sniper clearly not that confident on the Trundle pick. It's not working out today. Let's see. Ducky Warrior, a menace on this Cho'Gath, to be honest. Doing really, really well for himself. Look at X-Pac's build. Full vegan build, just for ult cooldown. And to get those charms off, he doesn't really care about damage. He knows he has an 11-1 Viego. And all he needs to do is land a charm in these teamfights, essentially. And Rebenold will be cleaning up. There it is, guys. Atakan secured. Oh, the flash from Rebenold, missing the stun. He really wanted to hit that. But sadly wasn't the case there. See here, charm landed by X-Pax. A lot of damage coming out of onto Sniper. Forcing the flash out as X-Pax just ults away. There's the Ashe ult onto Sheepy. A great sidestep by Rebenold, dodging the bubble. Not that it would have made too much of a difference. Sheepy does go down regardless. Oh my gosh. Must be a nightmare to be Oblivion at this moment. They really are having a hard time. There could be a huge dive angle here in the mid lane, but it seems to be respected by Havoc. At this point, Luzzu Legends are thinking about that Baron buff, thinking about this tier 2 top side. Oh, look at Sniper, clueless as to what can happen. And Ducky secures another kill with his ultimate. We didn't even have one solid team fight yet. Let's hope we get one. Sheepy goes in. And the aggression doesn't pay off. They do manage to peel Luzzu Legends off the tier 2 turret. But nothing else happens from that ultimate. To the very least, it's not more gold going into Luzzu Legends' pocket. Now it seems like Oblivion want to contest this dragon, but oh no, Izuku Midoriya! What would All Might say? Phase Rush low-key saving him there. It does take him out of danger. And we still can have some kind of like Kaisa going in on the Trundle pillar and then Galio ulting on top. Ducky Warrior getting a great CC opportunity there. Izuku Midoriya falling low. Sheepy going in. Havoc is kiting. Rebenold is falling low. Rebenold gets the reset last second. Just enough time to dodge Havoc. And the remainder of Oblivion goes down. They are way too far behind. Although that looked like a promising team fight. Alright guys, respect where respect is due. Luzzu Legends played an excellent game. A really beautiful game. Look out for Luzzu Legends, more to come, as it does seem like this would be the end of the game. 24-minute banger. Oblivion tried. Let's hope they can get their support situation in control as well, so we don't have any missed bans for the next time. They could have banned out this Viego or banned out the Ahri. And there it is, guys, the first victory of the game. It will be on Luzzu Legends.